So Keenen, what do you say today's game was a tale of the two halves?
Yeah. I just said, in the first 5-10 minutes, the boys know what we do. We shouldn't be trying to play out from there, play a bit more direct, and we've been punished from it. And then second half, obviously the boys have had a bit of a at half time. No matter if it's hot, listen, you've got to run around as two teams. And I thought second half they controlled large amounts of it.
When you're playing against Mickleover, were you expecting their danger to come from their flanks?
Yeah. Obviously, we knew a bit about them, and listen, they're a good team. I thought there was good to set a few traps first half, but you just have to keep being patient with it because, as you saw, eventually teams will start dropping off. So they're a good team, Mickleover. I thought there was good, especially for 20-30 minutes spell.
You brought on Rowe after the break. What was the reason behind that? Was it tactical?
Wanted more energy, wanted more energy in the middle of the park, and Rowe will bring that. Do you know what I mean? And the pleasing thing about the squad this year especially is like Rowe, even though he's on the bench, he could start games as well, and same with Todd and some Wilding. So, and I thought when we brought him on and introduced him, he just give us a bit more bite in the midfield and jumping on the second balls, and Rowe's attitude fantastic, and he loves that part of the game.
There's a great ball from Todd for Riley set up Leo. Is that something you want to see more from Todd?
Yeah, and from Riley O'Sullivan, because he spoke first half. He's too narrow in the first half, and told him to be a bit wider, and he can make them out to him runs, and that's where the goal comes from, instead of killing his space. So it's a great goal there, our goal.
Did you get a sense that Mickleover perhaps used all their energy in the first half and it started to tire him?
Yeah, you could see that, and that's what I said to the boys. So you got to move the ball, you got to play with purpose, and for me, it's all about desire and mentality. Even though it's hot, you still got to try and do the right things, and I thought second half we did that.
Playing you was Carter left. What was the reason behind that?
Yeah, listen, Carter's brilliant, and Carter's still part of the club with the academy. We just felt like it's time for Carter to move on and really go stand on his own 2 feet, because we've given him everything, especially myself, away from football as well, and I feel like maybe I'm hindering him. And hopefully now he makes his decisions, and at the time he might not see it as a good thing, but I know in the future, he'll thank me for it, because he's an excellent kid. He's got so much potential, but also I've got to look after his best interests, and he'll still be part of the club.
And obviously another signing coming in, Nathan Cameron, probably the worst kept secret at the club, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What does he bring to this squad?
Yeah, you saw today, especially second half, he's just a man mountain, and if teams go long, he'll eat that all day, him and Iceman. And he's a great addition to the club. To get him at this level is an absolute coup. He's not even fully fit yet, so once he starts getting into his rhythm, he's a man mountain, and I'm sure we'll keep some clean sheets as well.
Is it important for you as a manager to get the first points on board today?
Yeah, there's always, listen, Hednesford's a massive club, and I said this in the week, pre-season we're flying, everyone's on the bandwagon of it feeling good. You lose one game and everyone's like, no, it's not good enough. But you've got to ride the highs and the lows, and you've got to respect both of them, and that's a big thing about myself and Deeks and Jumaya and Alf and the rest of the management team. Yes, we've lost a game of football, but you can't get too low. We know what we need to do better. It's nice to get off to a start, because like I said, this club expects and demands, so you've got to live up to that, but also be patient with it as well.
Moving on the route to Tuesday, we've got Stourbridge. Do you want more of the same from last season? What are you expecting from them this season?
Yeah, I want the first half of Redditch and the second half of today, and mix that, and can we do it for longer periods? That's really, really important. And it'd be nice. Obviously we took 6 points off them last season, and we want to go and take 3 points at home and give the fans something to cheer about on Tuesday.